Hey, welcome back to Occupy Mars, everybody. Well, I hope you guys aren't too upset about our long trip. We coming back, but it just seemed to me like the map kept giving us the same terrain over and over again, and that we were never gonna make it all the way around the planet. That we were just gonna keep heading south. So I thought, we got to do something a little bit more interesting. That's why I decided let's go ahead and do some building. So I am all stocked up and ready. We do have some circuit boards on board. Let's go ahead and stock us up with a little bit of everything in our inventory so when we get out there, we can go ahead and start building. That's what I want to do. That's medium. Don't want mediums. Small, small, small. Good. Well, more likely we're gonna have to come back here anyways. And we're gonna have to restock. There's a lot of stuff. Whoa, we'll do wheelies. There's a lot more stuff we're gonna need. I do have a idea in my head on what I want to build. Hopefully you guys will like it. Well, I definitely got a lot of missile turrets. I forgot I built all those living quarters there. Sorry, I had a little hiccup right there. But all we need is a nice open space. Build our little botany bay. And we'll be all set. And if it's far enough away from meteor strikes, that'll be even better. Then after this one, we'll build our garage setup somewhere. Maybe we'll head towards the east or something. Look for some more flat land. Got a lot of flat land around here. Wow. This is laggy. Why are you laggy? Don't need you laggy today. We're going to do a lot of building. There, that's better. It's almost like there's something over here. But yeah, I didn't want it to get really boring doing the same thing day in and day out. And then the bad thing is if we get a update with a whole bunch of new stuff, we would have a very, very long drive to get back to the main base. Because I don't think that teleporter function is actually going to be in the game. I think when he updates the game, because I know he's talking about putting in some kind of new game engine in. When he does, I think that's coming out. I think there's a bunch of stuff he's planning on taking out of the game. Okay. I think these brown patches we might have a problem with building on. Our water is right there. I was thinking about building over here. But with all those brown patches, I think it might be a problem. So we're going to go with this area here. And hopefully it's flat enough. It looks like it. But looks are deceiving inside the rover. Let's go take a look. I think the first thing I want to do, and I don't really care how far away the water is. Yeah, actually, that does look pretty flat. Is I'm going to ghost everything in. I think it's best to have it ghosted in so we don't do like we did before. And we got that choice or this choice. Well, if we're going with that choice, we're going to have to pull you this way a little bit more. Because of what I have planned. And I'm going to elevate it just slightly off the ground. There is a reason behind that. And it'll... Oh, we got a patch over there, too. I want to stay away from those. Because, like I said, we had a problem once before with that. Because I know he's talking about putting in some kind of new game engine in. When he does, I think that's coming out. Because of what I have planned. And I'm going to elevate it just slightly off the ground. There is a reason behind that. And it'll... Oh, we got a patch over there, too. I want to stay away from those. Because, like I said, we had a problem once before with that. And I don't want to run into those dark patches. I don't want to have a problem with the biodomes. Okay, you're going to switch around to this way? Okay. We don't have any patches that way. Well, let's see if that's going to work. I don't know. It does look pretty flat. We'll see. I mean, worst case scenario is since I'm going to ghost everything in first, we just cut it out of the ground and start again. Need a long corridor here. Then we need an elbow. Nope, you're facing the wrong way. You gotta face me. There you go. I'd really love to build this thing completely off the ground, but the game mechanics will not let us. Oh, was I stuck? Almost. Alright, so far so good. Everybody hold their breath, because this is where the fun part comes in. Is that actually connected? I think so. Okay, and then we need another T. This is going to be a fairly simple base. There's not really a lot to it. Beautiful. That is one big biodome right there. Okay, that was the first hurdle. Now this base is actually going to have 3 greenhouses. Uh-oh. Really? I can't be hitting that one. Is it too low? It's got to be too low to the ground. So I wanted it elevated. Because that was a problem we were running into before. Oh, I just seen green. Why are you green now? But you weren't green before. You better be locked. That was weird. Okay. Then we need our long corridor. A elbow. Oh, wait a minute. It's not an elbow here. Here it is. Another greenhouse. Make sure you're connected. You're not going to be a problem, are you? Well, so far, so good. Let's see here. Alright, let's go ahead and connect these up in the back here. We got that one. Then we need a long. Oh yeah, I got two more longs. Okay, and then we're gonna need this one. In the right spot, isn't it? Yeah, greenhouses didn't move around on me. Alright, so far so good. Everything is connecting up. But the big thing is, oops, will these connect up right? I don't know if these will connect directly on there, because I think they're going to hit each other. I think I'm going to have to pull these out some. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Pull these out with a small connector. And that's a small one there. The only bad thing about being ghosted and working during the daytime, you can't see it. And there's nothing there. Okay. I'm hoping it doesn't hit those. Okay. That connected there. Oh. Oh, it hits that one. Okay. So that will work there, but it won't work there. So, oops, wrong one. Let's go to this. So that means I can't do 4. You can see here what my plan was. And I was hoping I could put a big one here and a big one here. Well, I wonder if I can put a medium and a medium. That might work. We got a little space to walk in between for welding. All right, that's not bad. And that's all there's going to be to this base. And if we care to add anything onto these, we can, because we have ports here, ports there. I might later, just for the heck of it, connect tubes into the back of these, just for a little more, just for a little more rat's maze. Now we are going to need tons of concrete. I mean tons of it, because each one of these things take a lot of concrete. And as you can see, our water's not really too far away. But I am just happy everything actually snapped together. I really wasn't expecting that. I was going to go with 4 greenhouses. That probably would have spread me out more than enough to go with the 4 big biodomes. Which I like the big ones better because they got the 4 ports on them and they can hold more in them. But hey, it's fine. Because what I'm going to eventually do is all four of the biodomes will have, like what we were going to do with the original base, is we're just going to leave all the plants in there. Oh, we're not done yet. We got to get this in. Okay, get rid of living, get rid of corridor, get rid of food, and we need airlock. And our little walkway. All right. And we need 1,000,000 parts. So what it's going to look like is this when it's finished. And I'm not putting the missile turrets or anything around this because the only time we'll come here is when we're going to be picking up anything out of here, if at all. I mean, it's just pretty much a build. I don't know. We might not. But now the fun part. Burning up all these resources. Huh? What'd I run out of already? Oh, I didn't put any glass in my inventory. And then water. Oh, we are going to have so much water. Because, like I said, we're going to have 9 wells, 4 well pumps, and then I don't know how many tanks I want to put in. Did I bring glass? Yes, I did. Oh, here, you can have that silicone. Or whatever that was I picked up. I'm going to need more glass than that. Give me another... here, you can have electric cord too. I got a full thing of 1,000 electric cord on me. Wow, this is massive. Oh, you know what? I haven't never tried it. I've seen somebody say something about it and said that it was a pain, it didn't weld that good. This has a welder in it. If we put all this back in here, I'm curious on how well this thing actually welds. Because we can put all these materials in here. I don't know if it takes it out of here or if it takes it out of a container truck.
Oxygen source extreme.
I'll find out in a minute. I've never done it yet. Oh man, this thing's got a really crappy turn radius. Fine, we'll go over here. We'll do this first. I am really curious. Alright, go ahead, cycle through. And we're going to change you to welding head. We don't have a welding head? Why are we missing a welding head? Oh, you mean we actually had to make that? Well, you know what? Fine. We're going to go make one. I just want to try it out. I've never tried that. Done that before. Somebody said it was crappy. And I've never done it. I like to do things. Oh, and this thing moves too slow. Well, anyways, how are you guys doing? How was your day going so far? How's your YouTube experience going? You guys enjoying yourself? I figure I'll just drive this thing up on the crusher and then drive off the crusher. Crusher should be able to make the welder. I was thinking it was going to be like the drill. To drill it, automatically put it in there. I didn't even have to make the drill once we learned it. Oh, and I wanted to keep this thing so far away. Could have built this next to us. But then we'd have to build a zillion more missile turrets. And I noticed back here, when I was driving back last time, there's a whole ton of stones all busted up. And I can't remember if I came out here with explosives or not. I must have, the way it's busted up. Using the drill, yeah, right over here, look at that. That looks like it was all done by explosives. Or meteors. Maybe that's what the meteors look like. Yeah, that's all ready to be picked up. I'd spend the time to pick it up, but it's just time wasted. If I would have known I had to make the drill, I would have made the drill. I think next episode we're going to make the rocket for the ATV. Let's see how fast that thing goes, because this thing only does, what, 34? Yeah. Oh man, going this way is sort of a pain. We got an obstacle course. I'm going to have to go around the antenna array, or the solar panel array. Oh, that one's all busted up too. That had to have been me, because that's only half busted. It looks like I need more missiles back here. I mean, I'm good on the side here. Looks like there's 3 sets there. Could use a few more over here. Thought I had more than that over here. Unless they got destroyed somehow. Okay, you're going to automatically go put yourself away. Yep. Alright, let's go see about that drill. See if I actually have to make that. Alright. I don't even know what it looks like. No. Go back to printing. truck stuff was down here. Oh, by the way, if you try to build a solar panel, it just gives you the parts for it. It doesn't give you the solar panel where you can just plop that down. Yeah, I don't see... No, I don't see anything that says drill. I know I'm probably missing it. ATV rocket engine. We'll add that while we're in here. And there's that drill, but I know it ain't that. We've had that. Yeah, am I missing it? You guys see it? Hang on, let me get out of this. Go around to the other side real quick. No, I gotta jump over it. Wait a minute. It's right there, the welder. Sure looks like a welder to me, don't it? And it said missing part. You mean to tell me I drove all the way over here for nothing? Let's get off this thing so I can access that. Yeah, it's a welder. Container missing. So we have to have the container truck. Okay. Never mind then. Oh, that was a waste of time. I should... You know, it's one of them things you gotta read. I got everything loaded in here. I'm not gonna transfer it back to a container, try to dump this, and too much trouble. Oh, waste of time. Well, at least we made the rocket engine for the ATV. Oh, man, that's a bummer. Come on, inventory. Eat your breakfast. So we have to listen to that music for 10 hours. So you have to have the container truck for that. We'll do it on the next base. So I definitely want to check it out. Just to see what it does. It's a shame we can't put a rocket engine on this. Oh, I can't wait to play with the ATV, especially with all the little hills in here. Going back and forth from that base to this one. You know, when you get bored, that ATV is a blast. Just take those helmet repair kits, put them on your hotbar. You used to be able to access your inventory to fix your helmet, but every time I try to do that now, I die. So I'm going to have to put them in my hotbar and see if I can hit my hotbar. But it's been making me die lately. Every time something happens, I get hit in the face with flying debris in the dust storm. And I haven't gotten one death listed in 20 Ways to Die on Mars. And I had to have died at least 10 different ways. Crash a jetpack. I blew up with the rover. But that was when I got the ATV stuck. I went to move the rover and they both blew up. And then when I clicked respawn, it just put me right back alive. Yeah, it's going to be a decent sized base. Yeah, and I think eventually I will do the corridors in the back. I think that would look cool. Oops. Give me all my resources back. I don't know which ones of these I need, but taking it all. Oh, I know I need that too. Motors, electronics. Man, I had everything perfect in my inventory, what I needed. I don't need solar panels for this. And I got way too many pipes. I got that. I know I need aluminum. Lots of aluminum. Oh, that's enough aluminum. Got electronics. Take some more steel plate. That should hold us for a little bit. And since it's night, unfortunately, I mean, I could sleep in a rover. Get us a little daylight, but let's go ahead and finish the airlock first.
Deprivation warning. Alert.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. We still got to build a power field over here. And what I decided, I'm only going to build... Oh, I didn't grab cement. I'm only going to put 20 solar panels in. Because that should be over 800 power. Where's my cement? Take that circuit board back. Give me 100 cement. Need more than that for this build. We're going to probably have to make a ton of cement. And this one's not going to be bad. When we go to do the garage build, I'm going to put in at least 2 garages. And that is really going to eat up some cement. Those garages, I think, take 110 each. Oh yeah, I can still get around to the back. These take the medium. I think I still got 1 medium on me. And we only have 1 set of airlocks. I actually thought about taking that 1T, or that one, that 1T, and turn it into a, oh, I didn't have the medium on me. And turn it into a regular T and put an airlock in the very back. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a minute. Now we'll run around back. Because this way we'd have an airlock in the front and airlock in the back. Oh, I seen my hand there all of a sudden. I thought something was running next to me. We're going to take all those POIs apart. Now back here, did I build it already? Oh, I didn't. Oh, gotta go over one more. Oh, come on. Now I wonder if I can run this guy and he'll die. See the stam going down? Okay. This center greenhouse, we have a regular T in it. I was thinking about taking that out, putting a the regular big T in it, putting a couple airlocks to come out so we had a, you know what, well, don't just talk about it, do it. hard to see, but... Okay, corridors. Put this T in. And then this way we have one... Boy, this is really funky looking in the green. This way we have an airlock in the front, airlock in the back. In the same unit. That's not a bad idea. Glad I thought of that. Before the unit was done and I had to take everything apart. I'm just going to build all these hallways. Build the rest later. These go quick. This thing's going to need a bunch of power. Oh crap. I'm going to have to take one of these hallways out to get that biodome in the center built. I just thought about that. That one there we're not going to be able to get to.
Dehydration detected.
Come on. I got water on me. And we didn't bring any medium circuit boards. That's a bummer. We didn't do that one in the front yet, did we? No. We'll take that one in the front out. This is definitely going to be a decent looking build. Well, on our basic resources, we haven't run out yet. What does this take? That does take the big circuit boards. Good, we can get rid of... Oh, what's the medium one take? Big or little? Big. Alright, that's 4 big circuit boards we can finally use up. We got a lot of them. And, you know, if we didn't have the meteors, you know what we could do? We could run a air shaft from here all the way to our base. I think that would be cool. Alright, let's go ahead and take this out for right now. And build this. Aluminum plates and medium circuit board. So we can get all the pipes done. That's a small. I thought we had a medium. We had a medium in this truck. What the heck happened to it? What did that thing say we needed? Glass? No, aluminum. There's some aluminum there. Some aluminum. Pipe's not bad. There's some steel. Take some more steel. Take some more concrete. Boy, did we really go through stuff. Alright, take that one back out. Alright. Alright, we're going to have to come back with medium circuit boards either way. This side. We need 3 mediums. Oh, that must have... No, that didn't take a medium. It doesn't take a medium. That means I can't put that pipe in yet. fine. We know that. So we need 4 large, 3 medium circuit boards. And a whole bunch of power. I think I'm going to have to make a lot of electronics. We got enough to build this one? Yeah, I got enough on there. Well, we're going through the cement like mad. Oh, I ran out of cement. Gonna make cement though. Alright, well, that answered that question. Well, this is what she's looking like. Oops. So far. And this is all she's going to look like. We're going to have our main habitat, or our main place here. And we're going to fill it with refrigerators to keep anything cold. Oh, you know what? Maybe we might pull this thing out this way. And put a canteen in the back. Because we can connect these into the... Connect these together here. To here. This one over. Connect it into a canteen. And then just load the canteen with refrigerators. Because I wanted to put something in here. I don't know what yet. We'll see. You can see anything that's done is ingrained. But I'm going to go ahead and call this for now. I'm going to get more materials. I'm going to have to do a lot more grinding and making. And because we just ate up all the cement we had. We don't have any other cement. That was it. That was every ounce of cement. These were all smalls. I swear to God, I thought we brought mediums with us. And the solar panels, we need a minimum of 300 for power. Not counting all the wells. But, oh, morning's coming up. And she's slowly getting there. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far. We'll get this thing up and running. We'll get our water wells. On next episode, we'll finish building this. And then we'll build our water. And we'll probably set up something, I don't know, we can even put it next to the base with all of our water tanks. And we'll just run the main pump to the tanks. Tank to tank to tank to tank. And then where is the connection going into the base? Oh, it's on this side. It's all the way in the back then. Back corner. Yeah. Okay. Then maybe we'll put the tanks on this side. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button. And I will see you guys on Occupy Mars. This is Gmo signing out for now. Until next time. All right, everybody. Bye-bye for now.